Hello everybody and welcome back to Don't Starve Rhino Giants. And in the last episode, we found the beefalo, we found the gold. We accomplished quite a bit. All the things I was looking for found in the first episode. That's a pretty good episode if I do say so myself. So in this episode, I'm planning to start up my base now. Got my gold, so I can make a science machine, good to go. And I'm gonna put it fairly close to the beefalo. Seems to be a decent spot for it. And I'm gonna stay far away from Salbird because he's a dick. Go away! I also moved my mic back a bit. Seemed a little bit overbearing on the first episode, so I moved it back. I got a bit of a deep voice, and it's kind of carries a little bit, so a little bit of adjustment there. Hopefully it sounds good though. Let's take a look at the map here. Where am I? Oh wow, I actually went a lot further than I thought. Alright, well let's make our way. Got plenty of twigs and grass and wood. Got all the essentials. I don't like to move the berry bushes because I don't like to have to re-fertilize them. It's a pain in the ass. I don't know if that's changed, but back then, the last time I played, when you would move a berry bush, you'd have to re-fertilize it every so often. You'd see the berries get smaller and smaller, and eventually you'd have to fertilize it. And I don't like doing it, it's annoying. So I tend to just leave them where they are and go from there. They show up on my map so I can kind of make a round, like a berry run, and just grab a bunch as I need it. Still collecting grass, even though I have plenty. Grass is one of those things that you need a lot of, especially in the early runs. As I was saying in the last episode, I kind of have a tendency to hoard. This game is perfect for that. If you got a bit of a hoarding way of doing things in games, this game will definitely satiate that need to hoard. I tend to make a chest specifically for every single thing, or at least very close to it. Like sometimes I'll put logs in with twigs in one chest, and you know, that sort of thing. But I tend to make a chest for everything, and really just have a massive stockpile. Winter, when I first played through winter, definitely taught me a lot about how important it is to really bring everything to you. Really, like dig up saplings, dig up the grass clippings and all that, or well, whatever, and really kind of bring everything closer to you, because winter really does make it a little bit harder to make a longer trek. You tend to freeze a little bit more, so definitely going to be doing that. And with that placement, I can place things in nice even lines. I like it. I'm not OCD. I wouldn't claim to be, but I am a bit specific, a bit, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Not even excessive, but meticulous. Yeah. I'm a bit meticulous. So it's kind of like half OCD. I'm a little obsessive, but mostly just meticulous about things. So yeah. We are back to where the beefalo were. I'm kind of just clearing up the map over here. Pretty sure this was this the starting point? No. No, this is where that statue was. Where I found the axe in the first episode. Let's see. So I wish you could see my mouse pointer. I gotta figure that one out. So, but I see all the beefalo here, right in the middle. And off to the left, there's, looks like a trail heading off in that direction. And then over here, looks like there's one of those, I don't know what that biome is called, but it's a different kind of forest. There's probably a specific name for it. That looks like a fairly decent area. I do want to set up my placement in the grass, the grassy region, closer to some trees and stuff. I'll plant my own little forest. What is that, an arboretum? Something like that. Alright, what's over here to the right? Besides these trees. Anything in particular? Got some moles. What are those called? What is it called, though? I don't know. It's a mole of some description. There's tons of them. Tons of raised dirt. Alright, found some more berries. That's good. Ah! Little kitty. Wow. What's up, little kitty? Wish you could catch these as a pet. Can you catch these as a pet? Probably not. You could probably catch them and then they'll die. It's probably not quite what I mean. I'd like to have him follow me around. He's cute. Aw. I want one. Is it a catcoon? Yeah, catcoon. Alright, somebody needs to make one of those. Somebody needs to get a cat and a raccoon and make them babies. I want a catcoon. And then we got a dark forest. Pine forest over here. Just kind of doing a little trek, little journey to see what's out there. I really do need to set up a base. Holy crap, there's 2 mandrakes right next to each other. Wow. I don't want to pick them yet. Do they move? No, they stay there, right? They don't move if you leave them there. I hope not. Alright. We got some spiders. That was something else I was looking for. Stay away from me, you little bastard. Stay away. Alright, so we got some spiders. Some mandrakes. Finding all sorts of goodies. I still haven't found Chester. Hopefully the evening's not too dark. Speaking of evening. Look what time it is. I should probably put down a campfire. Hopefully it's not too dark. I know YouTube tends to compress things down, make them a little darker too. I'll try and keep light around if possible, but it kind of comes with the territory. Nighttime is nighttime. So it's going to be dark. I don't like to raise gamma on videos. It tends to wash them out, make them look kind of crappy, so... But I'll try and keep the fire good. And keep the light sources up. I'll go ahead and put that in there. There we go. Go ahead and pick this sapling here off in the darkness. Alright, make some food because I'm getting hungry. Hungry. Feed me. Alright, so we found spiders. We found beefalo. We found basically all the little things that I was looking for to establish a decent campsite. I like to be close to all these things. That's the whole reason why I take my time to search first. I don't want to plant, set up a base way up over here in this corner or something, and then come to find out I have to, go a huge long distance just to get to the beefalo. This spot right here seems pretty good. Like right here between these 2 paths. There's a ton of bunnies over here too. I have them shown. I think they show up on your minimap, standard, in the game. There's also a ton over here too. In fact, this area might be really nice as well. Yeah, I think no, there's more bushes over here, more berries over here. I'm definitely going to go over there. Alright, it has been set. It's been done. Yeah, take that. Pick another flower, because I can. Let's make a garland. Because I can. Look at him, he's so pretty. It's good to keep the sanity up. And when the water comes... it's in autumn right now. It's autumn? Oh wow, it didn't start me in spring. That explains why there hasn't been much rain. It started me by winter. Oh, I have 17 days to basically set up for winter. Alright, challenge accepted. See if I can do that. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge. Alright, so just straight up north. Onwards. Click that. Those red mushrooms, if I remember correctly, are hot garbage. They are pretty much worthless. They suck in every way. I think they're bad for your sanity. They're bad for your health, whether you cook them or don't. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure. The blue ones are good, if I remember. The green may be good for sanity if cooked. God, it's been a while. Trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure the blue ones are good. When cooked, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. You all probably know already. I'll work it out as I go. Any tips and tricks and stuff that I pick up too, I'll be sure to keep them in mind. Otherwise, I'll just kind of figure things out. Get some more grass, because I can. I should collect some more logs. Oh, collected. I should get some more logs, because I'm going to want to make a couple of chests. You guys, red butt? No red butt. Do a little screen churn, make sure that there's no red butt. I want to mess with them with a red butt. They get really pissed off. Don't know why. Well, I guess I kind of know why. They're in heat. Things tend to get a little crazy in that time, but, Alright. So we have made it to what I would call a good spot for camp. Do I want to set it up here? Set it up? It doesn't really matter, does it? Probably not. I'll set it up right in the middle of these two. And you'll get a look at this mod, if you haven't noticed already. Every time I put down one of those campfires. This is that mod that I was talking about. It kind of locks everything down to each one of these little pluses or X's, depending on your perspective. And it's really good for placing things kind of neatly along, you know, specific setup, which is what I tend to like to do. So this is going to be the central point of my home base. This is where everything that I really like want to, you know, mess with on a normal basis will be in the fiery circle that surrounds the center point of my home base. So I'm going to start with some science. And I'll go ahead and stick it probably right about here-ish. And yes, I'm going to make... This is a big deal to me, I'm sorry. I do apologize. But I'll put it right about there. Alright, so we got science. So I can make a backpack. How do I make a backpack? If I remember, it requires rope. Yep. Pretty sure it's a rope thing. Yeah, I know. Drop the poops. Just drop the poops. Okay. Survival? Is it survival? Alright, what is required for a backpack? Ah, there it is. Oh, it doesn't even require rope. Well, I'm gonna need it anyway. Alright, so I got my backpack. He is a little closer than I hope. I hope he doesn't get all, like, red butt pissed off and attack me while I'm in my own freaking base. That would kind of be stupid, but... kind of cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. Okay, so... base has been established. Check. Chase the bunny, because I can. So, what do I do now? What do I want to do now? I want to collect some food. I want to go... what else do I want to do? I want to start with food sources. Being that we're in autumn, I really should definitely work on food sources. Bunnies are going to be useful in the winter, because they're like one of the only food sources that I know of. I'll have to check on that, though. That's something I may actually look up, is what kind of things can be used as food sources in the winter. I'm pretty sure farming is out of the question. Honey stopped producing honey, at least they used to. And it may just be meats. I may just be killing beefalo and... I'm going around in a circle for some reason. May just be killing beefalo and catching rabbits. And that's going to be the gist of my food sources for the time being. Go and eat that, because I can. I'm saying that a lot. I should probably stop saying that. Alright, so we got plenty of bunnies. Got a boulder. So if I need some rock, and I kind of do, actually. I might mine those. And even though it's first night, just started a camp, I'm not going to be spending my nighttime at camp this evening. I'm going to have a little fire pit elsewhere. Because my hope right now is to go and find some... actually, I need to go back to where those spiders are, because I'd like to get butterfly net, a fishing rod, that sort of thing. I would also like to find Chester, keep exploring. Hopefully I can come across his little bouncy nature. He really does come in handy in the early game for me. When I'm still kind of spending most of my time running around in circles, just kind of checking everything out. I should chop some wood too, getting a bit low on the wood. There we go. And last episode was a bit short for my liking, so I may just, you know, night or day, kind of keep it just about, maybe a little bit after 20. I don't want them to be too long, you know, but I don't want them to be too short either. I think about 20 to 25 is probably pretty fair to most people. But yeah, any tips on that? Any ideas or comments on that? Go ahead and leave them. I am very much open to other people's input, especially when it comes to videos I'm making and hoping they enjoy. It's kind of important that you enjoy it. Cut down some more wood. So these drop like birch seeds, which I think are edible. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to be asking lots of questions, or kind of like asking myself questions a lot, because there are a lot of things that I forget and don't quite remember, and things that may have changed. Alright, let's go ahead and set up a fire quickly. there. Ooh, it got dark. Oh, hey, piggies. I hear you, piggy. That's interesting. I didn't expect to see any pigs right here. Yeah, birch nuts. And I'm pretty sure these are edible or plantable. I should have made a shovel. Dang. I'll have to make one next time I get to camp. I'll have to make a bunch of the things just to make out the prototypes. That way I can make them out in the field. It's nice to be able to make things on hand as needed. Pick another carrot. I'll go and eat these berries. Or should I eat some carrots? I'll eat some carrots. I only have 2 food sources right now, and that's anything I can find. Technically 3 if I feel like eating a couple of seeds, but whatever. And these too if I want to eat them. And I kind of do, and I will. Cook. What do they give? Oh yeah, so I'm probably not pointing these out, but this is, you know, this is another one of the mods to display food values. As you can see up here, I can see it's autumn, it's day 4. I can see the temperature. All this, everything is right there in front of me. I love this. I love having statistics and everything right in front of me. I'm kind of geeked out by it. And then this is the display food values. So it shows me that cooked, these make 9.4 hunger and 1 health. Some people think that's kind of, you know, maybe a little bit too much information, a little TMI, but I feel that it's information that doesn't hurt to know. It's hard-coded in the game. That's what the numbers are, so why not know it, you know? It's no big deal to me. So, I picked them up mainly as just a, you know, just to kind of help out with little details that I like to know, little things I like to know. And numbers are one of them. Alright, let's make another axe. Lumpy. And, cut this tree down. Going back to the spiders. The question is, how do I want to handle the spiders? Do I want to just make some traps and kind of lure them? Being that this game is not like, you know, brand new, people probably know a lot of little tips and tricks, but just in case, for those that don't know, the uninitiated, people who may still have not picked up this game, which I would definitely recommend, I'm going to be, you know, pointing out little tricks that I know. Like, for instance, you can set a trap down like this. Kind of piss off a spider. Get him to come after you. And then he'll just walk into the trap. Or did they change that? I hope they didn't change that. Oh, there we go. And he falls in the trap. I don't even have to kill him. Don't even have to get my hands dirty. Come on. Yeah. Give me some silk. Yeah. No, go away. I wasn't ready yet. Oh. So, stepping up close is what frustrates them, and then if you stay close enough, they'll continue to follow. There we go. So yeah, it's just a nice little trick. Very helpful. It's also good for, like, ridding a spider den. Ridding a spider den of spiders that are inside. You can kind of lure them out one at a time, or a couple at a time, set up a bunch of line of traps, and just slowly lure them out till it's basically empty, and then just beat the crap out of the empty spider den. Little things. Useful to know. Whether you know it or not, if you do, great. It's handy. Comes in handy. If you don't, hope that helps. Alright, so I did get some silk. Come on. Come out, you bastard. Yeah. Come into my trap. It's a trap. Yeah, I went there. Alright, come on. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know if he fell in that time or not. Alright, so I got 2 silk so far, and I think there's 3 per trap, so I think that's all of them. Yep. So, let's continue on our way. There seems to be a decent amount of spiders in this forest, so hopefully I can get a decent amount of silk and consider fishing. That would be quite useful. I do need to make a log suit and a spear, and that may be something I do next episode and go beat up that clockwork. I think he's a clockwork knight. The horsey, bouncy horsey thing. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I don't know though. I'll check. But it would be nice to get him, slay him, so that I can collect the gears, because that would really come in handy. All right. That way I make a refrigerator and my food can last longer. I wonder, and this is probably true, because it makes sense, but in winter, if you leave food outside, when it's already cold, does it take longer to spoil? I assume it would. That would only make sense. I mean, if I go stick a steak outside, and it's 20 degrees outside, it's probably going to stay fresh, albeit dirty. Come on. No. You're supposed to fall in the trap. Come on. Fall in the trap. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Alright, that's one trap down. Do I want to break any of these? They would give me some silk. I don't, though. No. I don't like to break them until they're 3-tier, so that I can plant them. So I can, well, yeah, plant a spider den closer to my base. Not so close that they're, you know, kicking the crap out of me while I'm in my own base, but close enough. Alright, so it's going to be night again, it looks like. Got a couple of pigs over there, which is cool. And more mandrakes. That's a lot of mandrakes. I don't think I've seen so many. And there's another. Wow. That's 4 I've found so far. They come in handy for healing. I know that much. Though at the cost of hunger, if I remember correctly, because I think they make you pass out. I think that's the whole idea behind that. Got ourselves some lumpy evergreens into another pasture with more beefalo. Hey, hey. It's good to know. And I might jump in that wormhole. But for now, that's going to be in the next episode. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I have been Chaotic Order, and I look forward to seeing you next time.